Hey guys, I'm Buck and we are playing Call of Duty Vanguard. We're going to be checking out a bundle from the store. I've been a little against buying stuff from the store, like especially in Season 1 and the preseason. Come Season 2, they have started fixing the game quite a bit. Not to the point that I'm super comfortable, like still supporting the store items and all. I still a little more reluctant than I would be if the game was in a better state. But you know, they've done stuff that like I've been happy with. Like they gave that free bundle just like last weekend, and so I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't mind buying a bundle from the store. And this particular bundle, I've actually been keen on grabbing because of one particular item. Uh, but yeah, let's check out all the items first and then we'll get into it. So the bundle we're talking about is the Attack on Titan, the Armored Titan Tracer Pack Mastercraft bundle or whatever. I don't know, long-winded title. But it's basically the Attack on Titan like crossover kind of like bundle that they've been kind of like cross-promoting. So let's check out the items you get along with it. I do want to just pull up the image so I don't forget. Now you do get a double XP token. It's a green one. I'm not sure what one. Looks like just a 15-minute double XP token. So nothing particularly special with the XP token there. But you do get a double XP token there. Let's go check out some of the customizational stuff that you get. You get the spray, Wall Titan spray. It's a cool spray. Could be fun to spray that around. I don't really use the sprays all that much. So like I don't ever actively spray anything. So I'm gonna straight up say the bulk of all the items in this bundle I'm not the least bit interested in. There's only one item that I actually genuinely wanted, which is why I picked up the bundle, and it's one of the weapon blueprints. It's the Cooper Carbine weapon blueprint, but still. You also get this emblem, Paradis Lost. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. It is I think the Paradise, but it's pronounced differently in the show. So Paradise Lost. It's a certain area in Attack on Titan. Like, it's actually a cool emblem. I do like it. I feel like the transition between the colors is a little too quick. It's what's most off-putting about the like emblem is like the GIF moves a little too quickly for my liking. It's almost like a little bit seizure-inducing, almost a little bit. You know, it's like, geez, come on, just slow it down a tad bit. Which is why I'm not the biggest fan. It looks cool, but just the movements are way too fast. You get the Thunder Spears calling card, animated calling card. It is cool that it's animated and stuff like that. This one's like animation's a little better, but still not. Like, I don't really care about this stuff, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't care less about the calling card or the emblem. I could have seen myself using the emblem, but like you know, the speed and moves that it's just like really annoying. So I'm just not the biggest fan of it. All right. Just want to make sure I'm covering all the items. There is quite a few items in this bundle, so get this Die-Urnal watch. Again, pretty cool looking watch, but just not massively into it. What is it on the back? Oh, it's just like some stitching or something. Yeah, cool. It's a cool looking watch. I personally actually preferred the PlayStation Plus Season 2 Pro Pack, Combat Pack bundle, that watch over this one. And we just got that. So I see myself rocking that one over this one. So generally, like I said, the bulk of these items I'm not like crazy into. But there was one item that convinced me, like, yeah, let's go for this. Get the Titan Serum charm. This is actually a cool charm. I do like it. I believe this is the serum that initiated the conversion to a Titan. Like, I think it was I forget which season, but someone basically created the serum. Was it the serum that? Yeah, I can't remember if like the serum made the person the Titan, or yeah, I think that's what happened. I remember there's like a big drama between the person who created the serum and like the king and queen, or like the heads of like the thing, that area, like the monarch heads or whatever. But I just couldn't remember. Like, I haven't watched Attack on Titan in a long time. Like, I haven't been watching the last season. Basically, this part 1 and part 2 of the last season I missed out on. I've been hoping it'd come to India properly, but it just doesn't. It hasn't like properly come. I've watched all the other previous seasons, and I did like the show. Like, it's all right. It was a decent show. You get this unstoppable force, what's it called? Highlight intro for Roland. I actually do think it looks pretty cool with the Armored Titan skin. But I think when you see it like with the normal skin, it's like kind of like, what's going on there? But with the Armored Titan skin, it makes a lot of sense. Just making sure everything's covered. Yeah, I think we've seen everything of the small items. Now it's like the bigger item stuff. Let's check it out. So you get this anti-personnel machine pistol, I believe it is. We'll definitely take a closer look at the attachments and stuff like that after we finish previewing all the items. Get the Car 98K Colossus blueprint. Sniper rifle. The item that I was most interested in is the Armored Strength Cooper Carbine Assault Rifle blueprint. This is the Mastercraft, so it should have a special preview animation. Also, all these weapons come with a red tracer, I believe, and a neck dismemberment. I think no matter how you kill the person, the head will just get like blown off or whatever. So a dismemberment, red tracers also on all 3 weapons. Now, I believe in Warzone, the tracers might not be working as intended. So just be warned, some of these stuff doesn't work properly still in Warzone. But should be working fine in a Vanguard. And finally, the last item is the Armored Titan Roland skin that makes you look like a Titan. Honestly, I don't like the skin that much. I know a lot of people have been like, oh, so cool and all that. But I don't get the show vibes of the Titan. Like, again, I haven't seen the show in a long time. So I don't remember exactly how they were animated in the show. But I don't get show vibes of this Titan. I get more like a toy figure vibe. Like, it looks more like one of the like toy figures for the Armored Titan or something that you'd find in a store, like, and you know, a little more plasticky look to it or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it looks cool and all, but like I said, it just gives me off like this plastic feel to it, more than like an Armored Titan feel. But yeah, let's do a quick preview of it also. Like, for the most part, I honestly, like, after buying the bundle and I like looked through the stuff, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have bought the bundle. I'm not sure whether like I'm getting my value out of this bundle, considering I probably won't use any of the stuff except the Cooper Carbine. But there's a reason I really like the Cooper Carbine blueprint in this bundle. Let's go through the like bundle items, like the weapon builds and stuff like that. We'll do a preview. So yeah, Cooper Carbine, assault rifle blueprint, Mastercraft blueprint that you get with the bundle. Let's do the preview. Armored strength. I have equipped the charm on this preview. The charm can be equipped on any weapon, any blueprint, doesn't matter. Again, visually, I'm not super into like the pink flesh. Like, it just doesn't look like flesh to me. It just looks like a kind of glossy pink in between like the like bones and all. I do like the bones on it, like the armored bone feel to it, like the Titan bone things. But the flesh looks kind of fake to me visually of the blueprint. Overall, it's still like a pretty cool looking blueprint though. So with this blueprint, you get the Strife Compensator, which is +1 recoil control. The 22-inch Cooper Custom Barrel, which is highly accurate and controllable, reduced scope sway and gun bob, increase to the fire rate at the cost of sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy. The MK.3 reflector, which is 1.35x magnification, rectangular glass sight, precision sight picture, no cons. The Cooper custom padded stock, +1 accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, +1 flinch resistance at the cost of -1 initial accuracy and recoil, -1 aiming stability. Hard scope, +1 accuracy and recoil in sustained ADS. Fully loaded, +1 max starting ammo. Pin tar grip, +2 recoil control, +1 hip fire accuracy at the cost of -1 aim down sight speed. .30 Carbine 45 round mags gives you +2 bullet velocity and range, +1 damage, +1 bullet penetration, +1 magazine ammo capacity at the cost of -5 recoil control and accuracy, -3 aim down sight speed, -2 fire rate, and -1 movement speed. FMJ rounds, +1 bullet penetration, and the Carver foregrip, +2 recoil control, +1 hip fire accuracy at the cost of -1 aim down sight speed. Here are what some of the different attachments, muzzle attachments look like if you swap them out. Different barrels. Definitely losing a chunk of the blueprint if you change up the barrel. Different optics. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Actually want to see. Oh, that's actually a pretty clean iron sight. Interesting. I was keen on seeing what the iron sights would look like. Cooper custom padded. Different stocks if you swap it around. Yeah, definitely losing a chunk of the blueprint again. Some go better than the others, like the nose stock looked alright, I guess. That's okay, I guess, also. Proficiency and kit won't change the visuals. So it looks like the grip doesn't change. Oh, you can see the grip a little bit on the back, I guess, of the thing. I don't know if I have to turn it around or something to see it. But there is a little sliver on the side there that's... Let's see if I can... Okay, so it's that little sliver on the back that's changing. That little black line if you're changing the grip. Let's remove the grip and take a peek at it. Okay. So it remained... Okay. Interesting. Different magazine attachments. Definitely losing that fancy mag if you swap it out. Ammo type's not going to change the visuals much. And different underbarrels. Again, you're losing that fancy underbarrel the minute you change it. There are the stats for the gun in case you're interested. That's what gold's gonna look like on it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I do like the fact that, like, you know, I've been so against like the coverage and all like on the thing, but when you have a unique looking blueprint, this kind of like all-encompassing coverage is pretty freaking cool. Diamond, again, really cool look to it. And then atomic. Actually don't like atomic as much. Like I feel like the sections, you know, where it's like black and then there's the diamond sections, like there's a separation between the sections. You lose that separation when you throw on atomic. Because but it still looks good, I guess. It still looks cool. Still looks pretty cool. But I do like the separation between the mastery camos, like having the black section and the gold section, and you know, like the kind of like gray section and the diamond section or whatever. Default camo coverage, pretty interesting actually. You can definitely do something unique with these camos and this blueprint to make it your own. That's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like there's some of these camos that look really dope on it. Golden Viper. I'll give it to this blueprint. It's got some good coverage. Plague Diamond. And Dark Aether. So yeah, that's the Cooper Carbine blueprint. Now, I'm going to just quickly say it. The reason I was like, even though I don't like the bulk of this bundle's items, the reason I really wanted this bundle is this build for the Cooper Carbine is damn near identical to the build that I use for the Cooper Carbine. And it is my favorite assault rifle at the moment. I don't know if it's the best build. Some people might not like the build and all, but it's the build I use and I like. And like literally there's everything in this build is near, like except for the muzzle and I think the proficiency and the optic. Otherwise, almost everything is the same. I can't remember if I used the Pintar grip. I guess I'll show you my build for it. Yeah, this is my build. So I use the fabric grip, tight grip proficiency, the 2.5x optic, and the F8 stabilizer. Those are the few things that I would change. The proficiency, the grip, And even the muzzle, I would say, doesn't affect the way the blueprint looks all that much by changing it. If I had to change the barrel and the stock or something, then I'd probably be less likely to recommend this build for the Cooper Carbine, because you will lose a chunk of the visuals of the blueprint if you change those things around. But because I'm keeping the barrel and the stock and the ammo type and the underbarrel, it's a good build for me, man. It's a pretty good Mastercraft. I'll end up using this a lot as long as I keep using the Cooper Carbine as my main assault rifle. So this is the Kar 98K sniper rifle. Let's do the preview. Colossus. I don't snipe and all that, so like these particular blueprints and all, like for this and even the machine pistol, I just don't care about. I didn't even bother looking at the builds, honestly. And visually, it looks kind of tacky. I'm not gonna lie. This Kar 98K looks like some tacky blueprint, in my opinion. Like it's not got any like. It just looks like some stickers was stuck on your gun or something like that to make it. Doesn't even look like a good paint job or something. It just looks like some, you know, you get those cheap stickers that you can stick on your console to like make it look different. That's what this looks like. Some cheap sticker that you put on your gun, like Attack on Titan. But I don't know. We'll see. So you get the G28 compensator muzzle, +1 recoil control, the VDD RE02K barrel, bullet velocity, large one-hit kill area, accuracy at the cost of movement speed and aim down sight speed. It's a good barrel, actually. It's a good barrel. SVT 40 PU scope 3 to 6x. +1 recoil control, +1 accuracy, variable zoom telescope scope, 3 to 6x, and 3x and 6x magnification at the cost of -2 reload quickness and -1 aim down sight speed. This is actually a decent scope. Like there's no glint to it. So like if you're trying to avoid glint on your like sniper builds, this is actually a really good scope. At least in Vanguard. I don't know about Warzone or anything like that. I'm not talking about Warzone. The VDD 98 stock, +4 aim walking movement speed, +4 aim walking steadiness, +1 initial accuracy and recoil at the cost of -3 sprint to fire speed and -1 hip fire accuracy. Unmarked proficiency, +1 silent footsteps after kills. This might be a wasted attachment. Yeah. Fully loaded, +1 max starting ammo. No rear grip, so you have a grip of your choice to add to it if you want. 6.5 mm Sakura 5-round mags, +5 recoil control and accuracy, +2 fire rate, +1 movement speed, +1 aim down sight speed at the cost of -2 bullet velocity and range, -1 bullet penetration, and -1 smaller one-hit kill area. This is a horrible ammo type. I'm just gonna say it. This is already like probably the death of this blueprint. But we'll see how it combines with the barrel, I guess. FMJ rounds, +1 bullet penetration. SMLE pistol grip, +1 sprint to fire speed, +1 hip fire accuracy, because of -1 recoil control and -1 accuracy. So basically there's nothing here combating flinch, and sniper rifles have a lot of flinch. So if you get hit, you're gonna not be able to stay on target. And to top that off, you've got the lower ammo type, which concerns me already. Although you do have the better barrel, like as far as the attachments go. Different muzzle attachments, the way it looks. I have a sneaky feeling this is gonna fall apart quickly once you change the stock, and possibly the well, maybe not the barrel, but the stock. You're gonna lose the whole blueprint. Well, here this barrel is definitely removing a chunk of it. So definitely barrels editable, although they have given you the better of the barrels, in my opinion. Different optics. So the default optic looks like. Yeah, this is the one I'm concerned about. Boom, lose the entire blueprint. Yeah, as suspected. So the stock, you change that, it's done for. Let's see. And you're probably gonna want it. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not big into the Car 98K, so I'm not sure about like the stock being particularly anything. Proficiency and kit won't change visuals. Different grip attachments. You're probably gonna want to throw on a grip, like to at least combat the flinch. Like throw on the polymer grip or something to combat flinch. Different magazine types. At least the magazine, changing them is not changing the blueprint much. So you can definitely make adjustments to the magazine, which you probably will want to do. I suspect these are horrible ammo type. A horrible ammo type. That's not going to change much ammo type. The magazines though. Different underbarrels. Yeah, definitely can make adjustments to the underbarrel. Like usually I'd recommend the heavy foregrip. There are the stats for the gun in case you're interested. That's a gold, looks like it. Oh, that's so horrible. I was like, the one thing I was gonna give this like blueprint was if the camo coverage was decent, then I'm like, okay, even though it looks like a sticker, maybe the camo coverage at least could like make up for it. But the fact that it's removing the entire blueprint, pretty disappointing gun. Diamond. Although this does look, I don't remember the coverage for the base Car 98, but I don't remember it having, well, I don't remember it having it this much black and diamond separation, but could be wrong. Atomic. Yeah, you've lost the whole blueprint. Like, definitely don't be buying this bundle for this one, I don't think. The Car 98K is a big disappointment. Base camo coverage. Get little hints of what's behind it, but not really enough to make it viable. Golden Viper, Plague Diamond, Dark Ether. Yeah, Car 98K just straight up a disappointment, like visually and like camo coverage wise and stuff like that. Build wise, I don't know about the stock, but definitely the ammo type, at least that's editable. So like, you know, it's like, okay, whatever. You can change the ammo type to the way you like it. And finally, the machine pistol is the last blueprint that you get. Anti-personnel machine pistol blueprint. It's actually a pretty cool looking blueprint. Again, I've equipped the charm on this one. Charm is not limited to the blueprint. You can definitely also remove it if you don't want it on your blueprint. I do like the charm. The charm's pretty cool. This old school injection syringe. And this blueprint has potential of potentially like maintaining the design elements, at least when you throw on the camos. So let's see. Again, I haven't checked out the build on this, so we'll find out now how good or bad this build is. So you get the Mercury Silencer, which is +1 sound suppression, +1 recoil control at the cost of -1 damage range. Burst fire conversion. Oh no. This is not a good barrel. Burst fire toggle, highly accurate and controllable. It's like sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, and burst fire delay. This is not a good attachment for the gun. But I suspect you're going to be able to swap it around the barrel without losing the blueprint. Slate reflector, 1.35x magnification, small rectangular sight, precision sight picture, no cons. Tight grip proficiency, +1 accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. This is actually a good proficiency for the machine pistol, fully auto though. Quick, +1 sprint speed. This is actually a decent attachment if you're using the pistol as a secondary. If you're not using it as a primary, quick is actually one of my preferred like proficiencies or kits, I mean, for pistols. So you can just move around the map faster when you're equipping your pistol, even more faster than you already can. Grooved grip, +1 aim, walk-in movement speed, +2 accuracy at the cost of -1 sprint to fire speed, -1 aim down sight speed. That's a whatever attachment. I don't know. 7.62 Gorinko 40 round mags. Oh, this is the good magazine. +5 recoil control and accuracy, +2 fire rate, +2 magazine ammo capacity, +1 movement speed at the cost of -2 bullet velocity and range, -1 bullet penetration, -1 aim down sight speed, and -1 damage. So when you're going fully auto, this is the magazine that you're going to want because you have that extra ammo. Even though it's the lower damage thing, having that extra ammo is very useful. Subsonic ammo type, no mini-map ping, firing visibility to enemies at the cost of -1 bullet velocity. I don't know about this one. This one's probably a wasted attachment. And then you've got an open slot for your trigger. So no trigger action attachment that you can do with as you please. Here are some different muzzle attachments on the gun. Like, you've got the silencer and the subsonic ammo type. That seems so stupid. I don't get why would you combine those two? I just realized that too. Different barrels. Oh, it is changing the blueprint quite a bit. But still goes. It still goes with the blueprint. I kind of want to see what this one looks like. Oh. There it goes. Different optics. The optic's not bad. The slate reflector is good optic. I mean, that looks default almost, I don't know. Proficiency and kit won't change the visuals. Different grip attachments. Different magazine attachments in case you want to change it. Definitely goes, like, not changing the blueprint much. Ammo type's not going to change the visuals. Different triggers. All of them seem to fit with the blueprint well enough. There are the stats for the gun. So gold looks like on it. A little less detailed than I thought. Like, it's a little harder to see, but at least you maintain that little sun stamp or whatever it is. Diamond, even lost even more with diamond. And then atomic. Common camos. Golden Viper, Plague Diamond, Dark Aether. So yeah, that's pretty much everything you get with the bundle. Definitely, I feel the Car 98K is going to be the weaker, and the pistol out of the blueprints. It's pretty much only the Cooper Carbine that, in my opinion, is a good build. But what you do also have to remember, the benefit of these blueprints is, even if you do decide to change the build completely and lose the entire like blueprint visually for the Car 98K and the machine pistol, if you actually use these like guns, which I don't use the Car 98K, I don't use the machine pistol, but if you do, you are going to get the benefit of the tracer rounds and the dismemberment, even if you change things around. So you'll get the red tracers and you get the neck / dismemberment for all three of the blueprints. So you can change around the attachments as you please, and then maybe throw a camo on, and you won't see any of like the blueprint visually for the most part, but you'll still maintain the tracers and like the dismemberment, which is also like a fun element to these blueprints and adds value to them, I guess. Again, for me, it's all about the Cooper Carbine. It's like the closest thing to my build. Looks really cool. Camo coverage is awesome. Got the tracers, got the dismemberment. So I got my value from that one item alone. Let's jump into some games and try it out. Did they remove kill confirm? Am I seeing things? Where the fuck is kill confirmed? Huh? They removed kill confirmed? How did they remove? Dude, when did they do that to? I'm pretty sure kill confirmed was there yesterday. What the hell? This is really annoying. The store new bundles thing, that pisses me off. And it keeps on popping back up. That really pisses me off, dude. I don't like that. Like in the previous games, it would showcase like if you had a free bundle that would pop up, like free bundle. But that thing popping up saying new bundle constantly, and it's not going away too, man. It's pretty annoying. It's pretty obnoxious. Just give me a second. Yeah, just generally, I think the bulk of the stuff in this bundle is actually kind of a disappointment. Like, I wouldn't recommend the bulk of the items. Just the Cooper, oh look, well, everyone's got the Cooper Carbine, and probably because it's a bug, visual bug or something.
Domination. Hold the objective. This is going to be a proper shellacking. Taking Charlie. Closing with Baker. We dug in at Baker.
The reticle's different for this optic than the usual. I didn't give him the... Oh my god, okay. Jeez, I just realized we flipped.
Able is ours.
Where am I spawning? I don't know where I'm spawning.
Capturing Charlie.
Dude, we're flipping them again.
Closing with Charlie. objective able. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Friendly bombing run inbound.
Oh.
Recon sweeping the sector. Heads up. Allied mortar fire coming. They're taking Charlie.
Again, we're flipping. How are we flipping so fast, dude?
Charlie is overrun. They're taking Baker. Friendly sending a glide bomb.
Oh god.
Taking Charlie.
Someone definitely spawned here, right? I do like the way like the animated like sparks come out, like that little like spark thing. That looks cool. Connection's a little on the rough side. But...
Friendly glide bomber incoming. Allies calling a mortar barrage. Recon airborne, eyes up. Losing objective Baker. Keep pushing and we might have this.
Oh, yeah, I'm stuck.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. They're taking Baker. Capturing Baker. Taking Baker. Friendly glide bomber incoming. Losing objective able. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Hey.
Hostile bombers inbound. Got enemy dog free out there. They're taking able.
Oh, this is fun. Oh.
Heads up, enemy glide bomb coming in hot. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Closing with Baker. We hold Baker.
Dude, are you kidding?
Recon sweeping the sector.
How much delay is there in this game, dude? That was a lot of... That was a lag. That was lag, dude. That was my fault. But still, I would wait. Dude, what the fuck keeps...
Allied glide bomber on the way. Enemy bombers coming up. Heads up, enemy glide bomb coming in hot.
Again, dude, this fucking chair, dude. Why would you spawn someone in front of that thing?
Heads up, allied mortar fire coming. They're taking Baker. Damn it! Ah! New intel, ready for report. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Incoming bomb. Clear out. Using a sticky bomb. You paid for that dirt in blood, boys. Nice work.
I would prefer the 2x scope on this. The slate reflector is not happening for me for these bigger maps. And this ping, man. Just, come on, give me a break, dude. What's up, Seth? Agam? Not sure how to say your name, but what's up, what's up? Oh, I forgot to do the weapon preview. There's a special animation for the preview. Let's throw on the blueprint so we can see as is, and then with the other items don't have a special weapon preview, but I think this one does. We'll do the weapon preview and then switch to atomic.
Domination. Defend the objective. Time to prove yourselves worthy. Capturing Charlie.
Pretty cool.
We dug in at Charlie.
Keep it if change the.
We took the advantage. Grenade! Capturing Baker. Loose. New intel, ready for report. Tossing a sticky bomb! Counter recon aircraft fueled and ready. Closing with Baker. Hot dog on call. Thanks, House. Got guard dog coming in. Nice on. Right through the pen. Tossing stun grenade. Grabbing supplies. New intel, ready for report. Like fish in a barrel.
Why can't I really hate this.
They're taking Baker. Let them right to. They're taking Baker. Incoming grenade. Incoming grenade. Losing objective Charlie.
Wait.
Losing objective Baker.
Good shit.
They're taking Baker. They're taking Charlie. Throwing a sticky bomb. Friendly sending a glide bomb. Taking Charlie.
Ui.
Capturing Charlie. Sticky bomb out. Watch the sticky bomb. Losing objective Baker. Friendly sending a glide bomb. They're taking Baker. Losing objective Baker. So far, so good. Keep at it. Tossing a sticky bomb.
What? Hey.
Losing objective Baker.
Oi. What a weird spawn that was.
Losing objective Baker. Teammate called a bombing run. Heads up.
Oi, what? They're taking Baker. Teammate called a bombing run. New intel, ready for report. Attack docs called in, on the way. Recon aircraft fueled and ready. Oi!
Got a turret coming in. Thank you. Sticky bomb. They're taking Baker.
Oh.
Losing objective Baker. Victory's in reach. Take it. You can use it. Securing Able. Teammate, full airstrike. Heads up. Baker is lost. New intel, ready for report. Mark them for the slaughter. Not like you can use.
Yeah, excellent build for close quarters.
Who's the lovely
The
bastard
optic
trained
mainly. I could have used swapping up the 2x optic in the previous game. But like medium close range, the slate is more than enough. Voted myself. What? Nah, captures, I'll give it to captures. But defense, man, come on. Yeah, it's a good blueprint. Good blueprint. I'm happy with it. Considering this was the main reason I picked up the bundle. And like the few adjustments to the build and all, I can definitely handle like there's no loss to the blueprint visually. The changes I'd make, fabric grip, different proficiency. Only difference would be the optic. I'd be losing a bit on the optic and a little bit on the muzzle. I actually don't mind this muzzle. It's fine. So I wouldn't mind actually. Yeah, it's a good build. When did they make this the slate reflector? Oh, this is not the slate reflector. It looks like it. This is the slate. Interesting. I was like, dude, this is such a weird reticle for the slate reflector. Why did they change the reticle? But it's not the slate reflector. It just looks like it. I wonder if that's just a... I wonder why they did that, dude. Because this is so blatantly, obviously, the slate reflector. But they're giving you the reticle for the MK3 reflector. And this is a different looking reticle, dude. Like, let's see if you can show it. Which one is it? Yeah, that's what it should look like. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'd probably actually switch it to the slate reflector because of the red dot being a little bit. When does the intro highlight reel even show up on the game, dude? I have no clue.
Domination. Move out and secure the objective. Take your time.
I'm interested in seeing the one-hit kill potential for this.
The lead's ours.
They let them rotate.
Losing objective Baker. Baker. Closing with Baker. Securing Charlie. Taking Charlie. Closing with Abel. Hold Abel.
What are you shooting at, dude?
We're dug in at Baker.
Oh my god, backup lost. What's going on? Oh my god.
We have the
Fucking
lead.
backup
Keep it
loss
up.
threw
Closing
me
with
off.
Charlie.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Securing Charlie.
Are you kidding, dude? What is this? Where
They're
the
taking Charlie. Charlie
fuck
is
am I
overrun.
spawning, dude?
They're taking Baker.
Dude, you know what? Find a different game, man. Maybe Blitz mode or something.
Teammate called a
Jesus
bombing run.
fucking
Heads up.
Christ, dude.
They're taking Baker. Damn it, I did. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Securing Baker.
This is actually an awful build, also.
They're taking Baker. Closing with Charlie. Tossing a sticky bomb. Charlie locked down. Able is overrun.
My god, dude, I can't even.
Closing with Baker.
anything. I shot.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Losing objective.
At least I got one kill.
Hostile dogs in the zone. Losing objective Charlie. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Capturing Able. Round's almost over. Time for a comeback. Dug in at Able. Taking Charlie. Keep me down. Capturing Charlie. Capturing Baker. Closing with Baker. New intel, ready for a counter-recon aircraft, fueled and ready. Double kill. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Fuck! Teammate, what are you doing, you freaking weirdo? Why'd you turn around, man? I was right.
Give me fresh targets. Baker is overrun. Taking Able. Able is ours. Capturing Baker. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
What's this guy doing?
They're taking Baker. They're taking Baker. Charlie is ours.
Like, dude, what is this doofus?
They're taking Able. We took the advantage. Able is lost. Throwing a sticky. Doesn't. Losing objective Baker.
Fuck off, you weird motherfucking loser.
Friendly bombing run in. They're taking Able. Able is overrun. Taking Baker. Attack dogs inbound for you. Recon airborne. Eyes up. Charlie is overrun. Losing objective Baker. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Securing Able. They have the advantage. We hold Charlie. Friendly glide bomber incoming. Round's almost over. Saying goodnight. Hostile squad in the air. Spies in the sky. Got a turret coming in. Thank your allies. Next time, hold
What an annoying shit teammate was, dude. Who was that? Who was the weirdo? I'm actually gonna look him up, report his ass for being a dumbass.
Hold you that!
This guy, oh, he had. Yeah, I'm still gonna report his ass for being a dumbass. Dude, just nah, I'm just gonna report him for this, man. Fuck it. Should be able to report people for being dumb fucks. That's what I would report him, that dumbass, for. The ping.
Team deathmatch. Take out all enemies. This one won't be easy. The lead's ours! Hold on to it!
I shot him!
Recon sweeping the sector!
Again, I shot, dude!
Enemy's got a glide bombing. Recon sweeping the sector.
Hey. Oh, should have double peeked that.
Recon airborne. Eyes up. Cover your heads! Enemy bombers!
Isn't there someone up there? Dude. I really don't like this map. Oh. I didn't even know there was someone in there.
Friendly attack dogs on the way for backup. Enemy's got a Clyde bomb incoming. Enemy shells coming in hot. Enemy's got a guard dog loose. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Friendly bombing run on the way. Friendly sending a glide bomb.
There's so much delay.
Recon sweeping the sector. Allied mortar fire inbound. Recon aloft. We got eyes. Got an enemy glide bomb on the way. We're breaking their backs! Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Incoming bomb! Clear out! Allied glide bomber on the way. Recon sweeping the sector. That's the mean bunch of bastards I know. Well done.
was gonna share it. Not the worst one-shot kill potential for the sniper. Not the worst. But I still like, I think if you're gonna be sniping, I don't see why you'd use this. Maybe for the fire rate, I guess, but I feel like the rechamber is gonna take just as long, right? So I don't understand why you'd use this over like any of these other ones, honestly. Well, except this one. I guess more ammo. But what is... I think you get 5 rounds as a default ammo anyway. And it's like the stronger ammo type. So why wouldn't you use that? What is the difference between this and this? What the shit? Is this a bug? What the hell is this, dude? Anyway, whatever. I don't even remember that being like that. I don't know if this pistol's gonna be very good for this map, but we'll just run around with it, whatever.
Domination. Move on the objective. You're in the thick of it now.
I don't know what happened, dude. Basically, they added the preview animation for all the guns, and then they took it away. It's so weird. Oh, Jesus, it's so weird.
Taking Able. Able locked down. They're taking Able. Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Wait, I thought I killed him, man.
Baker locked down.
The sound effects are off-putting.
Losing objective Charlie. Our attack dogs are on the loose. Recon aloft. We got eyes. Not like you can use it. They're taking Charlie. Charlie is overrun. New intel, ready for report. The teammates got local intel on their side. Charlie locked down. Allied turret on the way. Friendly attack dogs on the way for backup.
The sound effects are like almost delayed, the hit markers and stuff like that. What's going on? What's the connection like? It's a good connection, dude. There's some sort of delay or something. Throwing me off. The muffled sound effects in combination with the hit marker.
Show me who needs killing. That's it for the intel. Friendly firebombing run on the way. Tossing a sticky bomb. New intel, ready for report. Like fish in a barrel.
Wait, yeah. Doors and windows on this game.
Recon airborne, eyes up.
Dude, I have a feeling teammates, are gonna nuke these guys. Yeah. They got locked into their spawn so hard, dude.
Way to hold the line, lads.
Yeah,
Fucking
the enemies got locked in so hard into their spawns, dude. They were not able to even move.
Team deathmatch. Subdue all threats. Some will rise, some will fall. Ah! We're in the lead. Double kill.
It's so weird. The audio sounds like I've killed the person when I shoot him. There's something messed up with the audio on this.
Enemy's got us in. Pin! I'll take that. Recon sweeping the sector. I'll take that. Friendly bombing run inbound. New intel, ready for report. Counter-recon aircraft fueled and ready. You can use it. Find those peepers. Give me fresh targets.
Wait.
Incoming cannon.
No. Dude, this.
We're falling behind.
It's pissing me off.
Heads up! Allied mortar fire coming. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Oi, I was trying to execute. Yeah, come on, teammates!
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Throwing a sticky bomb.
Dude,
Watch the sticky bomb.
someone kill that guy, man. Don't make me fucking...
It's a bleeding embarrassment.
Jeez, this guy, man.
Not like you can use it.
Is that guy cheating or something? I don't know, man. He's sweating his balls off.
Allies calling a mortar barrage. See to your wounds. Come back fighting fit.
Myself. What's up, Hellfire? Oh, yeah, they have. You're right. I was actually kind of surprised, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time to grind the game for like levels and stuff, I would presume. Yeah, clashes in Warzone. You're absolutely right. Actually, this build for this machine pistol wasn't that bad. It was actually quite usable, to my surprise. I was a little like skeptical with the burst fire, but I actually preferred the burst fire over the fully auto in this build. The only thing that was throwing me off a lot was the silencer. Like, the audio was so weird. It was obviously muffled because of the silencer, but a combination between the silencer's audio, the flashes of light, like the animation of the bullets shooting out, like the fire or whatever, muzzle flash or whatever, and the hit markers was throwing me so off with this gun. I don't know whether it's bugged or if that's how it's supposed to be. But actually a pretty good build. I would definitely change subsonic. I would change subsonic and I'd probably remove the silencer. But otherwise, it's not bad. And obviously throw on a trigger, man. Why wouldn't you throw a trigger? Yeah, it wasn't a bad build, dude. I was actually pleasantly surprised. The Attack on Titan's kind of scary. Yeah. I'll get to it. Like within 1 minute. So yeah, Attack on Titan bundle checked out. Let's go through the items one last quick time, and I'll tell you my opinions on some of them. Some of them have actually changed after trying out the bundle. You get the spray, Wall Titan spray. I honestly didn't even spray anything. It is cool. It is cool to spray something like that and have that little face peeking out or something that could maybe give someone a fright in Warzone or something. They'll a lot of people did the meme where they would spray those shadow figures, and people would come in and shoot that, and then they'd be hiding in some other corner. This one would be a funny spray to spray something, and someone will pop in and see this face peeking out of the wall or something. It'd be weird. or maybe on a door or something. Could be fun. Like I said, I don't actually use the sprays, so like whatever. Then the Paradis. I don't know how to say it. Paradis Lost emblem. Pretty cool emblem, but I just find the animation too quick. I wish they'd slow it down a tad bit, just a little bit, a smidge slower, and then I'd be more inclined to use it. It is a cool emblem, just too fast. The transition, I find it like visually like annoying, how fast it's like blinking. Get the calling card, Thunder Spears calling card. Pretty cool calling card if you're into Attack in Titan, animated and stuff like that. Not horrible. I wouldn't personally use it that much, but it is cool. It is a cool calling card. It is decent. The Die-Urnal watch. Again, cool looking watch. Personally, I don't see myself using it because I have better watches now, but it is a decent looking watch. You like the Sledgehammer calling cards? Yeah, they're decent. Yeah, the animation for the emblem was way, way too fast, for sure. Get the Titan Serum charm. This one I actually do like a lot. I do like the syringe. Old school syringe charm. It looks cool. What would have taken it to the next level is if there was a little liquid in it, and as you move the gun, the liquid moves around too. I don't know how much like information or like if that would cause issues or something like that, but it would make it so much cooler if the syringe had actual liquid in it, and whenever the charm moved around, the liquid would move inside it a little bit, like correspond to the movement. That would make it a really cool charm, but it's a decent charm otherwise. The anti-personnel machine pistol, handgun. Comes with the mercury silencer, burst fire conversion, barrel, slate reflector, tight grip, quick, grooved grip, 7.62 Gorinka 40 round mags, and the subsonic ammo type. Actually way more usable than I thought it was. Audio cues were throwing me off a little bit. I'm not sure whether it's a bugged audio or if that's just the audio of the silencer. I usually don't bother using the silencer, but it did take a little getting used to the audio cues for the gun. The Colossus sniper rifle, G28 compensator, VDD RE02K barrel, SVT 40 PU scope 3 to 6x, optic, VDD 98 stock, unmarked proficiency, fully loaded, Sakura 5-round mags, the 6.5 mm Sakura 5-round mags, FMJ rounds, and the SMLE pistol grip. Not a horrible build. Definitely the ammo type, I just didn't see the value in having the Sakura rounds, the lower ammo type. I think the biggest issue is like, I don't like the way this gun looks. Like, it really does look like just a sticker has been placed on your gun. Similar to like the console stickers that you get, those really cheap console stickers that you get. And if you like paste it on your console, you'll like look cool for one day and then instantly regret it because removing it's going to be such a pain in the ass. It's those kind of cheap stickers that I get the vibe from. And then the camo coverage is awful on this gun. Like, it just removes the entire blueprint. The benefit is the like red tracers, the animated flash, muzzle flash that comes out of it, and the dismemberment. I would definitely otherwise change some of these stuff, like some of this stuff. Wouldn't care about this visual blueprint of it, and build this Card 98 more to my liking. And then it's not a bad build. Like, I was getting one-shot kills decently enough. It's just like, it could be better. And I'm not sure about the stock who's like people's preferences on the stock. I think I went for the padded stock because of the flinch resistance, and there was a lot of flinch when you get shot with this build because there's no flinch resistance attachments anywhere. But you could potentially add the flinch resistance with the polymer grip, and then maybe you can maintain the stock. Having that extra movement speed wasn't horrible. But yeah, still visually, I just don't like it. It really does look cheap, in my opinion. And finally, as far as blueprints go, like the Cooper Carbine Armored Strength, the blueprint comes with the strife compensator, 22-inch Cooper custom barrel, MK3 reflector, Cooper custom padded, hard scope, fully loaded, Pintar grip, .30 carbon 45 round mags, FMJ rounds, and the Carver full grip. This build is so close to the build that I use. It's really good. It's really good. Oddly enough, like I didn't realize this, but this MK3 reflector looks exactly like the slate reflector, and I thought it was a slate reflector, but it's not. It's the MK3 reflector, and the reticle's a bit on the obnoxious side, I feel, for this gun. Like that's the reticle that you get with the slate reflector looking item. It's not horrible, but it was a bit like obnoxiously big. And none of these actually look any better, honestly. So yeah, reticle's not the best, but optic-wise, it is a clean optic. I would probably swap it for my 2.5x like scope. I do prefer the 2.5 on my build of the Cooper. Either that or I'd probably just go with the slate reflector. I've used to love the Niter model optic. I have been a big fan of the Niter, but lately I've actually been drifting more to the slate reflector and trying to get used to the yellow dot. Like sometimes it's hard for me to see that yellow dot on the slate reflector. So I guess there is benefits to having the bigger reticle on this one. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just it was weird. Like I honestly, when I read the MK3 reflector, my brain just went to slate reflector based on the way it looks. And then I was thrown so off like by the reticle. But yeah, not a big deal on that one. And if you're not changing the stock and the barrel and stuff like that, and this is the stock and the barrel, which it is for me on my build, then this gun is a pretty cool blueprint. And for close range, this is an awesome build. Again, for the longer ranges, I want to definitely change the optic. At the very least, the optic needs to be changed to like the 2.5x. For me, I prefer it, like having the like slightly zoomed in thing. But yeah, the main reason I bought this bundle, this blueprint, and the camos look so good on it too. It really does. Atomic, okay, it looks okay. Not horrible, but gold and diamond look amazing on it, in my opinion. Honestly, I'd probably end up using atomic all the time whenever I use this blueprint, whenever I'm using it. But yeah, very cool blueprint. This is why I bought the bundle. And then finally, the Armored Titan operator skin for Roland. Oh, no, there is one more thing. The highlight intro. I almost forgot. You get this highlight intro. I honestly don't have a clue where this intro comes into play. Like, all the games I played, I didn't see this intro once. So I don't know what the hell this is. I honestly do not know where this intro comes into play. And I believe this highlight intro is locked to Roland. It's not something you can use on other operators. Let me just see. Yeah, it is locked to Roland. So it's only a Roland thing. I don't know, honestly, I don't know where it comes from. And also you do get a double XP token. I think it's just a 15-minute double XP token. So that's also part of the bundle. But yeah, I think a lot of people were really interested in this Armored Titan skin. it still to me doesn't give off like the animated like Titan vibes. I haven't watched Attack on Titan in like at least a couple of years. Like the last time I watched it, like I said, I haven't watched part 1 and part 2 of the final season. All the other seasons I did watch. It's just the final season I haven't yet watched, and so I don't remember it exactly the like how the animation looks for the Titans and stuff like that. But this definitely gives me more like vibes of like a toy figure. It's got a very plastic toy figure look to it. That being said, though, initially when I looked at it in the beginning of the stream, I wasn't digging the skin that much. But it has grown on me as I played the game. Like, as I played it and I saw other people using it and all, it did grow on me a little bit. I do like it now, more than I did when I started the stream. I still haven't changed the... Like, it does look very plastic-like and almost like a toy figure as opposed to, like, a cool, like, skin for Roland. Like, it's really does. It's got this weird plastic look to it, honestly. But yeah, it's still, like I said, growing on me the more I've used it. And I do like it now a little bit more. We'll probably rock it for a bit. I don't know if it'll be like my go-to skin. I still think... I've been really digging the new operator. I like her like... So has like default skins and stuff like that you get with her. I've been actually pretty into her skin. She's a cute looking woman. Good looking woman. What can I say? But yeah, I'll probably rock this for a bit just to get a little use out of it. And like I said, it's grown on me. It has. So yeah, Armor Titan bundle checked out. You do get quite a lot for it. Currently in the store, if you're planning on buying it, it is 2,500 COD points. I think you get 2,500 COD points if you buy like the $20 stuff. So it's approximately $20 worth of thing. I think, is it? I don't even know what the COD point values are anymore. I didn't actually buy, like I had a bunch of these COD points stored up from Cold War days. Oh, you're shy. 2,400. Was it 2,500 or 2,400? It'd be weird if it's 2,500. No. It was 2,400 COD points. Okay, not 2,500. My mistake. So yeah, you do get it for like the $20 value of COD points. And you know, there is that bundle. What's it called? The COD point bundle that they're doing. So you potentially could get like 2 bundles if you decide to buy it that way. I'm just going to check, make sure I've covered everything. Yeah. All the items have been checked out. Yeah. Like I think in Cold War, I bought a lot of those these bundles. Let's see if we can... the Skull Collector, these bundles. I bought a lot of these where you buy like it with cash, but you get your COD points back and you get the bundle back along with it. I bought a lot of those in like Cold War. That's why I had so many COD points. And then I realized I wasn't buying anything from the store. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to stop doing that. But yeah, you could if you haven't bought that, you could potentially get this bundle and then get your 400 COD points, and then get also the like Armored Titan bundle. That's how you want to go about it. There's also some Cold War bundles, Modern Warfare bundles similar to that, where you can get COD points and like some bundle items. So yeah, I mean, you can get a little more value out of your thing if you go that route also. Just general thoughts about the like items. I really like the charm. The charm's really good. I really do like the animated flash from the guns. Even though it's a little distracting, the flashes that come out of the gun when you're firing it, it actually looks really cool. So I do like that. Tracer rounds is always a bonus. So having those all were a bonus. The dismemberment, although I noticed it sometimes, it didn't really like wow me. Like I wasn't like, oh, that's a cool dismemberment. So that wasn't like anything special. Cooper Carbine was definitely the big item for me. I really did like the Cooper Carbine build, and it looks so good with the Mastery camos. And I'll definitely be using it as my main assault rifle blueprint in the coming, time until like maybe another assault rifle replaces it or something. I don't think so. Usually I'll just stick with. I think I'll just stick with this one, and yeah, Emblem. I do like it a lot. I just hope I hope they fix it, man. Like I said, the speed it comes at, it's just too fast, and I don't like that. If they slowed it down, it would actually probably be one of my favorite probably be like I would use that Emblem. I would use it if it was slower. Everything else is kind of secondary. The machine pistol wasn't so bad, but I don't see myself switching from the 1911 to the machine pistol. The Car 98K was not a horrible build, but it's probably the weakest item out of the big items in the game. Calling card was decent looking, but I probably wouldn't use it that much. It's still decent though. The double XP token, that's just such a throwaway. I think it's literally a 15-minute double XP token. That's such a joke, dude. They didn't even need to bother with that garbage. But I guess anything additional is fine. I said the charm was cool, right? And like I said, the skin for Roland, this Armored Titan skin, it has grown on me. I'm like, okay, it's not a horrible skin. Initially, like I said, it looked very fake and plasticky and toy-like. So I wasn't digging it that much, but yeah, it has grown on me. Like, I'm like, okay, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, decent bundle. Again, for me, Cooper Carbine built exactly the way I like it. So I didn't have to like worry about if I change this attachment, it's not going to go with the blueprint and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm happy with it. Now, I don't know, man. I'm still reluctant to say that I'm gonna buy stuff from the store, but there are two things that I'm tempted by. One is still the demo kit Type 11 blueprint from the first season. I still like that blueprint. I need to look at it better and closer. I don't see myself buying it anytime soon though. I don't see myself buying it anytime soon because I'm not like super into the SMG gameplay. Even though the Type 11 is my favorite SMG in the game right now, I'm not super into like SMG gameplay that I'm like, oh, I need a bundle, I need a like cool like blueprint for it or anything like that. But what I do want a cool blueprint for, and I would still consider spending money on if like something really nice comes out, is the marksman rifle, the G46 or whatever. If they release a nice blueprint for it, I think I'd be down for that. G43, but I think I was actually watching an exclusive Aces video on it, and I'm thinking I'd prefer a semi-automatic build for the G43. So if they release a semi-automatic build for the G43, I think I might be inclined to like, okay, I'll give that a go. I was also watching his thing, and there's some of these attachments I felt like I need to make some adjustments to this gun. I think I can change it around to make it better than what I used to have, what I used. So not that build in particular, but a decent G43 like semi-automatic build, I'd be interested in a bundle with like that. Mastercraft. I'm still salty, man, honestly, like the Type 63 or whatever from Cold War, my favorite like semi-automatic gun. It was my favorite gun in that game. I think it's the Type 63. I can't remember the name, but it was the Type marksman rifle gun in that game. It never got a Mastercraft blueprint. It only got like one Tracer Pack bundle, and that's it. It never got a Mastercraft, and I was so upset because I always said, I'm waiting for the Type to get like a Mastercraft and I'll probably buy it. And they just never did, man. It was such a joke, dude. It was my favorite gun, dude. I can't believe they didn't bother like showing a little love to that gun. So who knows if this G43 will ever get a little Mastercraft love or some awesome bundle love at the very least. But yeah, that's currently the only gun that would tempt me at the moment. And maybe the demo kit in the longer run. If I play this game more, I would be tempted to buy the demo kit, but I just don't play the game enough to like show the value to that purchase. I mean, I still have a lot of COD points. Like I said, I bought all those like bundles from Cold War that came with like COD points and bundle items and all. So I got all my COD points from, and then realized I wasn't buying anything because I was waiting on like my marksman rifle Mastercraft that never showed up. Anyway, that's it for now. A long stream. We checked out the bundles. I'm still thinking about that dude who just stood in front of me that whole game of the Car 98, man. I was like, dude, come on, give me a break, dude. Why are you doing this? I don't know if it was because I was sucking or because I had bought the bundle and he was like making fun of me for paying like COD points for the bundle. I don't know, man. It's possible. He's like, dude, why'd you waste money on this bundle? But I wasted money on it because it's got my favorite assault rifle and it looks good. The assault rifle looks good. And the skin has grown on me. It has. I'll give it. Like I was very, very much against the skin. I was like, this skin sucks. But it's grown on me. It's looking better and better the more I use it. So we'll make some value out of it, use from the skin a little bit. The highlight reel, that's another thing, man. I just still haven't figured out where that highlight reel plays. Like, I don't know where does that play? That you see that? I've never seen anyone with that highlight reel like thing play. I don't know where it plays, dude. I don't know what. That's just some wasted, like other wasted item in the bundle, dude. I honestly don't know where the hell that plays. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my other streams if you haven't already. And the plan for tomorrow, I keep pushing back Sifu, I know. But yeah, we're going to push back Sifu another day because tomorrow we're going to play some Halo and we're going to check out one of the promotional armor skins that I got for Halo. It's one of these Amazon promotions where you have to buy nail polish, and then by buying the nail polish you get a code for Halo, like an armor coating code. Finally, the armor coating's been added to the game, so we'll check that out tomorrow. And we'll do that tomorrow. The deal's still going on, the promotion's still going on, so I figure the sooner I cover that armor coating, the better. So that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Bye. I do need to play more COD, man. I do need to play more COD. I need to finish the camo grind for the new Season 2's weapons. We finish that up.